Some people want to be in charge because they want to tell other people what to do. They want to be at the top of the hierarchy. They want to have a rank, a title, a position of authority, a position of respect that is, more granted than necessarily it is earned. And then I think other people end up being in charge, even if they don't want to be in charge. Or maybe they do want to be in charge, but I think other people want to be in charge because they have a vision and they want to organize people around accomplishing that vision. And that why, right? Answering that why. Why do you want to be in charge? The person who wants to sit at the top of the hierarchy, has a certain confidence that they are the best person to be in the best position to direct others. And I think the person that wants to be in charge because they want to rally people around a shared vision and goal for the future, that person understands the limit of their own abilities. And they realize that you really do need other people, their perspective, their skills, their work, in order to achieve a goal that you have for the future. So I think that, the former person says, listen, I know what's up. I'm going to tell you what to do. You just fall in line and we're all going to march together toward this end. And that'll work for some time. I think that works a lot of the time. I think people are like, okay, great. That's a little less thinking that I have to do. And there's a little more tribalism that's reinforced there. There's the opportunity to position yourself against some sort of adversary, whether that's a real adversary or an adversary that is constructed in order to give the people something to rally against. When you're at the top of the hierarchy, your authority is baked into the system. But if you're rallying people toward a goal, in the latter example here, you really do have to earn the authority to say, yeah, this person is the best organizer to get us toward a goal. This person does have a vision, but they've brought me into their vision. They've explained to me their vision. I've bought into their vision. And usually that's earned by inviting people to critique the vision, to add on to the vision, to bring their vision together. And so there's hierarchical top-down leadership, and then there's more egalitarian, flat hierarchy, organizational leadership. And I really do think that some of us will be inclined toward one or the other. Some of us will want the position of authority at the top of the hierarchy, and some people will want the position of organizer. But I think also the people that follow, it is, the world is messy and complex, and this is no shade. We're all just different, and some of us are like, yeah, it is, I'd like somebody to be more directive with me. So that I know what's expected of me. I know how to achieve those expectations. I know how to get done what I'm being asked to get done. And so, and I think other people will say, well, listen, I really like to be participatory. I really like to live in some ambiguity and some gray area. I like the idea that, we're going to sort of push and pull together as we organize in an egalitarian sort of flat way. Some people will be more drawn toward that. And I think likewise, people will oscillate between different of those leadership styles. There are some areas of my life where I do have a vision and I want to organize people around that vision. But there's other places in my life where I don't have that investment, or I'm just like, listen, I'm here to work, or I'm here to punch the clock, or I'm here to do this. Just give me my expectations and let me go and meet them. So I don't think that there's an essentialism. I don't think people are rigidly locked into whatever those leadership styles, whether they're aspiring toward the leadership or considering who they'd like to follow. I don't think there's essentialism here where you are necessarily one way or another, but I do think it's worth exploring how we like to lead. And we all have opportunities to lead, right? You have an opportunity to lead in your relationship, in your partnership, in your families, in your work life, on your rec basketball team. All of us are extended opportunities to be leaders in this world every single day, whether that's formally recognized or not. And so it's worth thinking some about what our leadership style is, and when are we most fulfilled and satisfied and rewarded when we're following certain leaders as opposed to others. But I think it's important to think about, are we the type that likes hierarchical sort of top-down leadership, or are we the type that likes organizational sort of egalitarian, let's all work together toward a shared goal or outcome? And knowing that about ourselves, I think, helps us to be more effective members of society as we try to shape and organize society, toward a way that maximizes sort of human well-being and flourishing.